Hi everyone, Rarataro here. That's spelled Raratarot. I have a gig on Fiverr, and this is Fiverr with two R's.com slash Rarataro. So at that gig I can do in detailed readings for you at a very inexpensive cost, but my readings are high quality and I do spend time to make sure my clients are happy. And so in the meantime, I've been sharing my passion for the tarot here on YouTube. I am an avid studier. I do have some psychic in me as well. Well, lots of psychic in me. So this, in combination with my ability to read, has strengthened over the years, and so I'm happy to share here on YouTube with you guys. So if you want me to do a public reading on here, I can do that, and keep your name anonymous. I'm also happy to analyze a reading you may have received or given. It could be that you are stuck on that reading. It could be that you don't agree with the reading, or you wanted more clarification or more insight added to what you were able to pick up. So what I have here is a very interesting spread. Not my favorite 3-card spread. I actually like the spread. The Querent did this reading for herself. And how it is, I don't know if you can see all the cards involved here. Maybe if I do that. So as you can see here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. And her question, well, she's in a situation right now that seems pretty frustrating, if you ask me. Her former employer, it gives me a feel of an agency, but she didn't say it was an agency. These people had offered her an opportunity to transfer somewhere, and she turned this down 2 months ago. Even though she's not happy where she's at now, primarily because of her manager. The person is kind of cantankerous to deal with, kind of ornery, if you want to put it nicely. So she's not happy there right now, and she's not able to take it anymore. She reapproached our HR again about new possibilities to transfer. HR assured her that these possibilities will be coming up soon, and they would help her with this transition. However, it's been a while, and she hasn't had any turnaround on that. And so she's worried and fed up, and of course her psyche is affected heavily by the position she's in right now, which is very difficult. Lots of torment from her current manager. She's obviously not very happy. And so she did this reading to ask how the situation would develop for her, how it would pan out for her. And this is what she came up with. So at the base we're seeing the 4 of Cups. Then for the cards surrounding her near future outcome, we're seeing the Hangman, the Fool, and the Pentacles. The 2 of Pentacles, excuse me. And for the overall outcome of the situation, we're seeing the World card. So based on this, I want to say that the base is representing the energies that surround her right now, and what is gonna ultimately result in the energies with these 3 cards, thus leading to this card, the World. And the 4 of Cups is an energy this is somebody who is fed up. They're at a stalemate. They don't feel challenged, or they're starting to feel apathetic. It's apathetic. Yeah, it's almost like it's a situation of apathy. So they're starting to give up. They're starting to feel fed up. They're starting to become negative, in a sense of they're feeling that this is not going to work out. This is not going to turn out right for them. They will never leave the situation they're in. So a stalemate, so to speak. They're frustrated and fed up, and they're starting to feel some form of apathy towards the situation, as if it's not gonna go anywhere. It's not going anywhere for them. So these cards coming up to surround the situation are kind of related to the near future, in whatever action she decided to take. We have the reverse Hangman coming up, and I always find it interesting when this card comes up in the reverse position. And this is telling me that this person is going to take matters in her own hand and act. And in doing so, we see the Fool coming up, which represents a new beginning into a past unknown. And then we have the Two of Pentacles, which is saying that whatever action she take here between the Hangman and the Fool is gonna put her in a position where responsibilities become heavier on her shoulders. It's gonna weigh her shoulders down a bit. She's gonna need to learn how to manage or prioritize whatever situation comes. Related to whatever situation that comes from acting on the energies of these two cards here with the Hangman and the Fool. However, the ultimate outcome will be the World, which means that this is pretty much summing up the fact, or cementing the fact, that the current stalemate mode that she's in will come to an end. And also whatever actions or decisions she chooses to make that comes from the energy surrounding these three cards will work out for her. The World is on her side. This is going to make her better off in the end. This is going to put her in a better position in life in the end. So my overall summary of this is that she's fed up, she's frustrated right now. She doesn't think her current position of waiting on HR is going anywhere. So the reverse Hangman is telling us that she's gonna come out of her own choosing of that mode of passivity. She's not going to be passive anymore in her actions. She's actually going to take action into deciding her own fate and moving on. This is what it's telling me. She's going to definitely move on one way or the other. The Fool is telling me that it's either going to be that she leaves without landing a new opportunity. So she goes rogue from this offer from HR. She's not going to wait on them. She's going to go rogue or branch out on her own without any new opportunity landed or secured. Or it could just be that whatever she decides to branch out in will be in some new field. It's going to be something she's not familiar with or has little knowledge of. And whatever those actions on the parts of the Hangman and the Fool comes up with will put her in a position of heavier responsibility. So let's say she chose to go rogue without securing anything new. It could be that she'll have to make tough choices that will keep her afloat until she does land something that suits her. Or it could be that if she gets into a position that is brand new, that she's not really familiar with or of little knowledge to her, it's gonna put more responsibilities on her shoulder. She's gonna have a huge challenge of having to learn the ropes pretty quickly. Or it could just be that she'll have a lot more autonomy, a lot more responsibilities, and it's going to put her in a position where she'll have to learn how to balance or prioritize or manage such responsibilities to make it work for her. You know, pretty much when you see a Two of Pentacles, it's like a balancing act, so to speak, And in the World with the ultimate outcome, Major Arcana card, this is confirming the fate of this current stalemate mode that she's in coming to an end. and that whatever choices she decides to make, even if they seem to put her in an even tougher spot initially, it's gonna pay off for her. It's gonna be better off for her. It's gonna be something that's good for her spiritual growth. Not even just her growth materially or career wise. It's gonna be good for her spiritual growth, and it's gonna pay off for her in the end. Definitely, we're seeing with the world. The world is gonna be in her hands with whatever choices she makes surrounding these cards, and she'll be better off for it. So my say is that she goes with her gut, and she gets out of this phase quickly, because if she stays in this mode too long, it will destroy her. Go with the energy of these cards for sure. Go on the path of least resistance. Take a huge risk, and this will re-energize you on the spirit level, and it will pay off for you. There will be some spiritual evolution from this for her, and also pay off for her on the material plane. So I wish this lady good luck and all the best. I'll be back with some more readings.